Global electric car demand has risen significantly this year by around 20% worldwide. Now, the Volkswagen Group say the opposite. No, EV demand has gone down, so we're actually going to slow down our EV sales, and actually we're going to respond to the market. But the truth has come out. Finally, the Volkswagen Group have admitted that they're full of crap. That's all a bunch of baloney, as I've been saying now for quite a while. Now, they haven't actually admitted that, but it's obvious if you put two and two together. Here's what I'm talking about. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. The Volkswagen Group, they don't sell any electric cars. Well, Volkswagen don't sell any electric cars here in Australia, where I live. And they've said for a while now it's because they're too expensive. But Volkswagen said this year, okay, we're going to sell the ID4 and the ID5 in Australia. Finally, we're going to sell EVs. We know there's been a lot of people asking for them. A lot of people are big fans of Volkswagen cars. My dad's one of them. And they're saying they have 7,000 registrations. 7,000 registrations in Australia, which is not a very big car market. So you would think if they got 7,000 registrations, send the cars, sell them. I mean, they're all going to sell, right? EV demand is clearly not a problem. They've admitted the problem is not demand. The problem is the price. What do I mean by the price? Well, here's the thing, guys. You can buy a Tesla Model Y here in Australia for might be about $36,000 US dollars. $36,000 US dollars, which is 56,000 Australian dollars. But clearly, Volkswagen, if they were to sell the ID4, which is a smaller vehicle, comes with less standard specifications versus the Model Y, less range as well. But if the Volkswagen Group were to price it as the same price as a Model Y, which would make the Tesla vehicle a little bit better value, it would be losing enormous amounts of money on every single one it sold. So it doesn't want to do that. Now, this is the true story from the Volkswagen Group. It's clear you can put one and one together. It does make two, not really that complicated. The Volkswagen Group, they don't want to lose money. I mean, it's very clear that they're basically slowing down EV production in Europe and Germany in particular because, why? Well, obviously because they lose money on the cars that they make in Europe, the EVs that they make in Europe, and then they sell. So what they're doing is they're making more cars in China. In essence, the Volkswagen Group are saying to Australia, well, actually these cars we're making in Europe, they're too expensive. So rather than sell you cars now, EVs now, then just wait a bit longer because then we can make them in China and then we don't have to make massive losses. And I'm talking losses that I think estimate would be $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 on every single car. The ID4 and ID5 now won't arrive for a further 6 months after waiting several years for them to come. Orders will open in June or July, and then the pricing will be confirmed. Ralph Beckman, General Manager of Marketing and Product at Volkswagen Passenger Vehicles in Australia, told media the focus is on getting the pricing right to avoid big price cuts after launch. So that they're saying they have 7,000 pre-orders, but for what price? So all these people are going to cancel if the price is like, $20,000 more than a Tesla Model Y, which, like I said, the Model Y is a bigger car anyway, and it's technologically better anyway. The ID4 is not a bad car though, so definitely if you were to buy one for a similar price to a Model Y, I'd understand. I'd say, well, that's all right. That's your preference. Nothing wrong with that. But they know that if they price them $20,000 more than a Tesla Model Y, no one's going to buy them. And they have to price them $20,000 more or they're making massive losses on every single car. The key point here, they said, that Volkswagen said, is to land these cars on a sustainable, strong price point that we can keep in market. The last thing we want to do is launch a price point and then 2 months down the track have to react and discount our cars massively like we've seen in the industry in some cases. It's really paramount for us to protect our customers that are buying this product and their residual value for the future to make sure it's not destroyed in price point variations. Guys, there's nothing you can do. That is just complete bullshit. If you drive a car out of the dealership, doesn't matter if it's a Mercedes-Benz, doesn't matter what car it is, COVID was wacky, that's never going to happen again where car values went up. That doesn't happen, right? Except for about 0.1% of cars you can buy, like special edition Porsches and stuff. It's not going to happen again. You drive a car out of a dealership, you lose money, right? With EVs, the technology is moving fast. It's changing fast. you're going to lose money. You just have to accept that fact. That's technology. That's a plasma TV. That's TVs today. My TV, when I bought it, 2 months later, I saw them selling for $500 less. That's just the market. You cannot have this myth that EV prices on used cars have gone down enormously. They've gone down no more. In fact, they've gone down less than the resale values of luxury cars, of other cars that are internal combustion. That's the truth. So here's what it comes down to with the Volkswagen Group. It's got nothing to do with demand and everything to do with price and everything to do with them not wanting to lose money on every car they sell, like Ford. Ford are in the same boat as the Volkswagen Group. And both of them, well, the problem is for both of them is they're dipping their toes in the water. I mean, put it this way. If the Volkswagen Group were manufacturing millions of EVs every year, they could make every model, every unit at a much lower price. But because they're not doing that, they're basically boutique manufacturing them. The price is so much higher as a result. Thanks for watching.